My mother pushed my fiancé to marry my brother, claiming, "He'll give you the life my son never could." I vanished. Years later, at a gala I hosted, their smiles collapsed when they saw who my wife was. This all started when I was 23. Back then, I wasn't lost, but I wasn't shining either. I worked as a junior architect, paying bills and living simple. My brother Lucas, on the other hand, lived in a downtown penthouse. He drove a sleek car, posted beach photos, and walked into every room like he owned it. Mom adored him. My golden boy, she'd call him. For me, she saved sharper words. "Maybe you should aim higher, Adrian. Maybe Claire deserves more." Claire was my fiancé back then. She wasn't flashy. She loved books, late-night walks, and laughed at my bad jokes. We planned a small wedding, nothing over the top, but ours. Then came the dinner that changed everything. We sat at my parents' table, Mom carving chicken like a queen, presiding over her court. She turned to Claire with a smile that felt too smooth. "You should visit Lucas's penthouse. The view is incredible. A woman like you belongs in a place like that." Lucas smirked. Claire's fingers froze under the table, stiff in mine. I brushed it off, but something inside me tightened. Weeks passed, and little things shifted. Claire would run into Lucas in town. Mom would invite her to talk about surprises for me that never happened. I wanted to believe it was harmless. Then came the night I learned the truth. I stopped by my parents' house after work to drop off photos Mom had asked for. Lucas's car was in the driveway. Laughter came from the living room. I paused at the side window. Mom leaned toward Claire, her voice low but clear. "Lucas can give you the life Adrian never could. Security, status, everything a woman deserves." Lucas smirked like it was his birthright. Claire didn't look offended. She looked thoughtful. My stomach dropped. I left without knocking, drove home, and sat in the dark. I didn't confront them. Not yet. I wanted to see how deep the knife would go. 2 weeks later, Claire sat across from me at my own kitchen table, hands folded, voice steady. "I think we rushed into this," she said. "I need stability. Lucas understands what I need." Those were Mom's words. Claire packed within the week. No fight, just a suitcase and a guilty little smile. I let her go. Then I disappeared too. Quit my job, cut off contact, moved cities. For years, I worked like a man possessed. I built my own firm, won projects that once seemed out of reach, and invested smart. No Instagram posts, no family updates. They thought I was gone. That suited me, but I hadn't disappeared. I was sharpening my edges. By 30, I was no longer the second son. I owned a penthouse higher than Lucas's. I had employees, investments, and a reputation. And beside me stood someone stronger than anyone I'd known before, my wife. When I was asked to host a charity gala, I agreed. Not just for business, for closure. The night of the gala, chandeliers lit the hall in gold. Guests arrived in tuxes and gowns. Cameras flashed. And then, they walked in. Mom in navy silk, Lucas in a too-perfect suit, and Claire on his arm. Diamonds on her wrist, her smile practiced. For a moment, time folded back. The three of them, walking in as if they owned the room. Then their eyes found me, and their smiles cracked. Because I wasn't a guest. I was the host. My name was on the program, my face on the banners, my wife at my side in an emerald gown that caught the light like fire. Mom's steps faltered. Lucas's hand clenched around Claire's. And Claire, she froze when she saw my wife. Because she knew her. Years ago, Claire had dismissed her as a nobody. Now she was my everything. The room hushed as we stepped onto the stage. My wife's hand in mine. My voice calm, steady. "Thank you all for coming." Tonight we celebrate growth, resilience, and remembering that some stories don't end where others decide they should. Applause roared. Cameras flashed. I looked across the ballroom straight at them. Their faces pale, their smiles gone. And I thought only one thing. Now you're the ones left in the shadows.